On the air. Hey, we're on the air. Yo-ho! This is Tall Timber Days coming at you from ICTV. And Dee Bretti and myself, Lee Jess, is here to sort of talk about Tall Timber Days, which is going to be August 6th, 7th, 8th. And yes, we're back. This is our 40th year, and we're excited to be back. Missed you last year, but we're sure looking forward to you this year. That's for sure. And it all starts on Friday night under the big tent, and that night we have the Mallrats, and they're going to be the this featured band. They've been to Grand Rapids before for Tall Timber Days, and they were a big hit and enjoyed it. And Dee can attest to that because she stays up all night and dances to them. So anyway, not really, but we're glad to have it coming back, and the Mallrats will be a big thing. And then on Saturday night, the Time Machine will be our next band, which is again a band that's been back before, and they are wonderful, both of them being outstanding bands. And then the Brothers Burn Mountain on Saturday afternoon. They're coming back again too. And it all happens under the big tent at Tall Timber Days. And those happens on 6th and the 7th, Friday and Saturday night. So after that, and during the day on Saturday and Sunday, the Kiwanis is having a pancake feed. And they haven't been back with us for many years, but they are coming back this year and excited to be here. So, and there's also a variety of food, many vendors, and our group will take care of that. Before I go any further, I want to introduce our board to us and give you the name while I'm thinking of it. Judy Felix, and I was going to bring her name up because she's sort of in charge of the food vendors and taking care of all that type of thing. And then there's Kirk Gilbertson, which is our treasurer. And there's David Jess, who is in charge of the bands and the tents and just sort of a can-do-it-all type thing and helps set up and all that. Mary Jo Jess is our secretary. As you notice, I keep it in the family so we don't get in trouble and stay out of the work. And it has been for 40 years that way, and we've enjoyed it tremendously. Juan Lazo is on our board, and he's in charge of advertising and working on some of the printing and all that, so we can see the posters and the banners. You can thank him for that. Victoria Craigthorpe, she's in charge of the arts and crafts. And speaking of arts and crafts, so while I'm on that, it will be at the Central School grounds both Saturday and Sunday, all day till 5, 6 o'clock at night, starting at 9 o'clock. Sheena Richardson, she has been a member with a long time. She's in charge of the parades, setting up some areas, and so she takes care of that portion of it. And then Tony Valtenson, so new to our group, he's been in charge of doing things, helping all the time, but he's in the beer garden. He's working on possibly having a skateboard workout this year. So it's really been a lot of things going on. And we've been planning this, we can almost say, for 2 years, because we had it ready to go for last year, but thanks to COVID-19, it didn't happen. And then there's entertainment all day long. And the Solid Rock Church group, they have a wonderful get together, and they set up every year, and they have been there and enjoying a lot of kids items and things like that, and Dee may talk a little bit about that some more. So that's sort of where I'm going to come off to a stop here and let the Dee take over. One more thing I'm going to add to it, the Lumberjack Show is going to be both Saturday and Sunday, 4 shows on Saturday and 2 shows on Sunday. And the dates are the same as the Tall Timber Days. And they've been back with us many years. It used to be the Shears Lumberjack Show. Now it's the Timberworks Lumberjack Show out of Hayward, Wisconsin. And they're excellent. And this is how Tall Timber Days actually started. It started as a lumberjack show up at the fairgrounds, and it was just been absolutely phenomenal. And they are coming back, and they're all professionals, and they do compete in the world competition at the Hayward. There's the media competition. Media competition will be at high noon on Saturday, and we're hoping that ICTV and all the others will be there. And a new event this year we're having that we happen to see at the State Fair, which is the North Star log rolling. And this is your chance to try log rolling. They have a log that actually can go slow and can do, you know, all kinds of things, but you can get on it, and for $5, you can get 5 turns on the log. Also, you can get wet, and that's also part of the plan. Chainsaw carving will be handled, and Judy Felix is again in charge of that. And the bingo tent, which is always every year comes, and they will be there. And now we're going to turn it over to Dee a little bit. She's going to talk a little bit about some things and even talk about the parade and what's happening there.
Okay. Well, this year we have the Civil Air Patrol that's going to be on 5th Street. We're sort of anxious to see what he has to bring, the new commander that's in charge this year. So we're welcoming them. Dreams Come True is going to be on Saturday at 12, 2, and 4 this year. They've changed their times so that they're not competing with the Tall Timber, the Lumberjack show. Mm-hmm. So that way they're on, you know, a little staggering time. The Teens and Tweens craft sale has been a hit, and hopefully this year we'll see some more of them. It seems to go over well because the young people, my theory is that we want them to be involved in arts and crafts, and so I guess that's my way of inviting them. Yeah. And they can sell their wares. There's no charge to them to do that, and there's an app online that they can fill out, and then they can be on Pokegama selling their wares, and it's free of charge, like I said, and all they have to do is bring their own equipment and change for money and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool to see them doing their little thing.
I just want to add that Dee was the instigator of this, and she developed this and started it and has done a great job along with her pet parade. She's been a very, very good member of the board, and she's developed a lot of good ideas, and so often they deal with the youth, and it's so great to be there. And I personally have probably one of everything the kids always sold at the vendor fair, yeah. That's for sure. So.
You're a good customer. I always put up an information table on 5th and Pokegama so yep. that if people want to, at the last minute, put in an application for the pet parade, they can. You'll see me stopping people that have a pet in tow and say, do you want to belong to the pet parade? Because that's on Sunday. And so this year is our 10th annual pet parade, which I'm really, wow. The 10th. Yep, last year we had 25 entries. We give out trophies. They get a little memento when they register underneath the education tent on Sunday. And so it's judged, and we have different categories which we will put online, and the application is online also, so they can go to talltimberdays.com.
What's the largest pet we had come?
Largest pet? I would say, I think we had a goat one year.
Yeah,
I do believe.
Well, it's all sizes. That's the fun part.
Well, everything from large dogs to cats to we've had a fish.
How about rabbits?
Yep, we've had a rabbit. So. I remember a rabbit. Yeah. Yep. So we have all kinds. But on Sunday, excuse me, on Sunday we have everything underneath the education tent when you come in and register that you're there, and. There's going to be water under the tent for the pets as well as for the humans. There's a little photo corner that we have a backdrop, and so the kids and the pets can and the adults can have pictures taken. So it's interesting. This year we're only going to be walking 1 block because of 5th Street being closed, and that is a big reminder that we have a change in our pet parade, our main parade. And so that's going to be 1 block north.
Where the main parade will go 1 block.
1 block north
of
5th.
Of 5th Street, or 1 block north of Central School Grounds, if you want to use it.
Right.
That is your area. So.
Yep. So the pet parade will still be at the same in the same area on 5th Street, but 1 block rather than 2 blocks.
Yeah.
So that's the change that we're going to make.
Yeah, the dreams come true. Yeah, you spoke of that.
Yes, the Dreams Come
Dreams
True
Come True,
will
their
be on
dance group, they'll be
will be
there.
on 5th. And
Saturday and Sunday?
No, only on Saturday.
Only on Saturday. Only on
12,
Saturday.
2, and 4
Okay.
is when they will be there.
And they do a great job of displaying of dancing and their programs and that. And there's a wonderful, wonderful, talented young bunch of people there that do such a good job. It's just so great. So that's one of the big items. So what else did you have? Something else there on that? You got your pet parade and the dreams come true.
Yeah, we need a sponsor for a pet parade because the Itasca Farm Service is no longer here in the Grand Rapids area. So we are looking for a new sponsor for the pet parade. So if anyone is interested, and just a reminder, we need volunteers. So
always need volunteers.
If anyone is interested in volunteering for 2 hours a day, being on the committee, whatever it might be, we do have an application online that they can fill out.
And to go online, you can go to www.talltimberdays.com. And we're glad to answer any questions or receive any applications, whether it be for vendors or that. The food vendor items are pretty well filled up, but they're always looking for new ideas. Judy is all the time, and Victoria for the vendors that have come with arts and crafts. She's always looking for new ideas and more people to come. In the past, we've had up to as high as 100 arts and craft people, and most of them are returnees. They love coming back. They love the people in Grand Rapids, and we know that that's part of the important part of why this continues on for 40 years. So with that, I think we're getting close to winding it up, but don't forget August 6th, 7th, 8th. It all starts off on the 6th, that Friday night, with a band, and Saturday night with a band, and it will be very enjoyable. In the beer garden, it has a situation. So the who was that? I'm sorry, we had
bingo.
Yeah, bingo. I think I mentioned the bingo. Or is that the bingo tent's always there? It's always a big hit with people there too, and that'll be located very much in the same street, right near the right across the railroad tracks from the Lumberjack show. So with that and all the excitement of coming along, we're looking forward to seeing you on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. And bring your friends, bring your relatives, and whoever would like to come down, and either we'll put you to work or just have you enjoy the weekend. So yo-ho! We'll see you at Tall Timber Days, August 6th, 7th, 8th.